Hi, this is Dawn Olszewski and welcome to another episode of How'd She Do That? And today we're going to make this great card. It's a quick and easy card because it's 10-Minute Tuesday. And with 10-Minute Tuesday videos, I show you how to make a card from beginning to end. They're usually quick cards, and this particular card features an awesome technique. See these two colors here? They're not stamped, they're actually embossed. So I don't know if you can catch that. There you go. You can see that in the video there. And this is Wild Wasabi. This is Tangerine Tango. And Stampin' Up! Came out with these May 1st. And here's another color, Melon Mambo. So they're so much fun to work with. So let's get started on this fun multicolored embossing card. Alright, so the first step that I'm going to show you is actually the embossing technique, and then we'll complete the card. Now, the stamp set that I'm using is called Birthday Bliss. It's a set of 4, and I love this stamp set. It's kind of a go-to one for birthdays for me. It's got some fun images in here. However, it is retiring, so you only have a couple more weeks to get it. But I'm going to use the Birthday Bliss in here. It's kind of a fun stamp. It's great for kind of a generic card, great for kids and male, that guy in your life sort of thing, as well as female cards. So I'm going to ink it up with Versamark. My Versamark ink here. Okay. And now what I want to do is apply the embossing powder. And I'm going to start with my Tangerine Tango, and I'm going to come out just a little bit here so you can see better what I'm doing. Okay, now what I want to do, and I know it's a little hard to see in the camera, but it is stamped down here, and I kind of want to do just like a diagonal half and half with the two different colors. Now I recommend doing this fairly fast because the more you try to get it in a particular spot, it kind of gets messy. So I'm just gonna, there we go, tap it off and see how I got that, and actually maybe just get a little more in that corner there. There we go. Perfect. And now I'm going to take my Wild Wasabi and I'm just going to splash it over the rest of it. Now, I'm not too worried if it gets over on the Tangerine Tango because it already has something stuck to it there. So there you go. Come in closer so you can see that. Isn't that cool? Love it. And like I said, quick and easy. So I'm just going to heat this up and I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're ready to assemble our card. So here's the supplies that you need. Here's the embossed piece that I just did for you. And I'm going to take, this is the wide oval punch. I'm just going to center that in my punch and punch that out. So I've got that. I wanted to add a little texture. This is the Perfect Polka Dots texture embossing folder from Stampin' Up. And I only want it to be about this wide down here. So I'm going to open it up and place it in my embossing folder, like about here, and then I run it through with a regular sandwich, and that's how I just get it down at the bottom here. Alright, so here we go. The Perfect Polka Dots texture is added to the front of our card, and then I'm going to add some designer paper. This is from our Brights collection. It's the paper stack, which is a patterns stack that is designer series paper. Love it. And I'm using the polka dot in the Tangerine Tango and the stripe in the Wild Wasabi. But actually, I'm going to flip over the Tangerine Tango. I actually prefer, it has a lighter version of the tangerine that I think accents it a little bit better. So let's go ahead and put these together. That's our next step. Center that right in this. And so this piece, this Wild Wasabi piece, is a 1/2 inch by 3 inches. And this piece that I'm adding, the Tangerine Tango, is 1 inch by 3 inches. Alright. Add that to our card. There we go. Now we just have one last thing to do, and that is to finish off our focal point. Now, This is made with the Designer Series label, actually punched out with that, and in Wild Wasabi. I could just add it like this, okay, or you could turn it like this. Alright, and actually this is the orientation I wanted, but I only want a little bit peeking through, if you can see that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my paper snips and I'm going to cut it in half. Alright, I'm going to add it to the back of my oval piece here, and with just a little hanging out over the edge at the top. I'm going to do the same thing at the bottom. Now what's going to happen is that these will essentially overlap roughly. Push it in a little bit more. Okay. And there you go. So we've kind of created a little medallion for our focal point. And I add a couple dimensionals on the back here. There we go. And add it to our card. And voila. And actually I think this is kind of an under 10-minute card. There you go. Isn't that cute and quick, easy? So let me show you a couple other color combinations. So also using the same colors, but I'm using Wild Wasabi instead of the Tangerine Tango. And the orientation of this card is portrait, where this one was landscape. Isn't that cute? Let me pull in a little bit closer so you can see the colored embossing. This one I did a little more of a spattering and a sprinkling of that. I wasn't, it's not sort of like a perfect look to it. And then here is another one where I did the same thing, where I actually used all three colors. So I started with the Wild Wasabi in the center and kind of pinched a little embossing powder between my fingers. And then I actually added just a little bit of each of the other two colors after that, excuse me. And there's the layout for that one. So 3 great cards, very quick, very easy. Love it. And I hope you enjoyed that. Stop by again for more inspiration at my website at DOstampingwithDawn.com.